Everybody's doing great. Should I put my phone to the side? Yeah, let me put my phone to the side. Hi, it's early in the morning. I've been up since I want to say 6:30 because I have class. So I have a test today. I'm like, you know what? God's got it. I put it in God's hands. Yeah. Next semester, I am not going to take 4 classes because I really want to be able to focus on put more focus on math because math, I'm not bad at math, but it just takes me a little bit I need a little bit more study time and focusing on that. So yeah. Before I really wanted to do, I wanted to go ahead and do this video to give you guys an update. I know a lot of people earlier were following my journey when it comes to fostering and adopting. So I just want to let you guys know that we did officially adopt. I'm not gonna lie, it really feels surreal. It doesn't feel real at all. I don't know. It just honestly, after it happened, I felt like it was a lot of weight lifted. Because when you foster, there's so many different factors, so many different things going on. You got the parents' involvement. You got you build this bond with this child, but you really don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And it's the worst feeling in the world to build a bond with a child, and then the child leaves. And there's nothing you can do about it. And you're that child is confused. Why am I away from my parents? Because they view you as their parents. But when it comes to the system, I mean, it is what it is. So this whole adoption, it was a roller coaster. It was, oh my gosh, I was super, super stressed out. When I came in here to talk to you guys, I would try to hide it, but it was a lot of different things going on in the background. So adoption day was official yesterday. It actually happened very, very fast. It was nobody in the courtroom. It was just us. And it happened within 10 to 15 minutes. And my son was getting into stuff. So I'm trying to make sure, he was playing with toys and stuff, but make sure he didn't hurt himself. And then trying to listen and stuff and answer questions. And then, they set up the whole courtroom, the courtroom was set up for a child. It was the adoption room was meant for adoption, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to make sure he's straight. And every time they're talking, I'm looking back because I want to make sure that he's okay, Even though the attorney's assistant, she was there, she was right by him watching him, but it's that mommy instinct. So, and then the next thing you know, I look up and they're like, "Oh, your adoption's final." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So, I mean, it still feels surreal. It doesn't feel real at all, but honestly, it was a beautiful journey, and I'm just now ready to close that chapter of my life, meaning fostering. I can close all that chapter of my life, and I can finally just move on. I'm really ready to just kick off the journey with spending time with my son and just continue to bond with him and continue to be the mommy that he needs and continue to be the mommy that he does not have. Sorry if my phone was flickering on and off, but yeah, it's official. What I'll do, I'll probably throw in some pictures so you guys can see. In the beginning of the video, I did some videos of him and all that so you guys can see. And the only reason why I decided to, I need just some water. The only reason why I decided to go ahead and do this video and share with you guys that adoption was final is because I have people on my channel that was following, me talking about fostering and adopting, and a lot of people that had a lot of questions. So I just don't want to leave them hanging, and I just want you all to be a part of this new journey that I'm on. And I want you all to, I know we're family, so I want you all to know what's been going on with me. So that's why I haven't been posting a lot, is because I've been really focusing on this adoption and just waiting for everything to be finalized. So now everything is finalized. I can show pictures, I can show videos if I want to. Now it's he's officially my son. He's officially my son. So it was a beautiful blessing. He's just such a happy baby, such a blessing. We all love him. And yeah, so I just want to take the time to show you guys that it is official. We officially adopted a child. So he's a beautiful gift from God. And when I was holding him, and when I first held him, when they came and brought him from the hospital, I first held him and I was like, God, I know that this is my son. I know for a fact, I know it's destined. I don't know why my spirit said that, but I was this is my son. God, I know for a fact, this will be the first son that I officially adopt. And that's what happened. And he's 1.5. He got so many different gifts. Oh my gosh. We were opening all last night, and he has more gifts coming. Tons of clothes, tons of shoes, tons of it's not the baby bibs, it's like the little I don't know. You guys know all this stuff, all this technical stuff now is a little bit different nowadays. Okay, it's a little bit different, but it's like a bib, but it's not a bib, but it's for toddlers. So he got that. He got sippy cups, utensils, because we're working on teaching them how to use utensils. He got all types of toys. He got a bedroom set, comforter set. Everybody showed him so much love, sent them money. It was such a blessing. And my mom was like, go ahead and make him a registry. I'm like, I don't want to say I'm begging. She's like, no, go ahead. And she was the first one that got all this, pretty much a lot of stuff on there. She got a lot of stuff. And she's like, well, I want to give people opportunity to buy him stuff. So, all my friends, all my family, it was very small. It was just everyone else joined online. So we didn't really make it a big thing. We wanted it to kind of be small, and we just were ready just to adopt and then announce it and everything like that. But you guys, I talk to you guys a lot when it comes to interacting with other people and being on social media like that. I'm really not on social media like that at all. So even I post on Instagram, I posted some videos and stuff like that, but that's probably the most I'm gonna do. I don't know. I've learned as I got older. It's just my life and stuff. I let the world see what I want the world to see. I don't want. I love my privacy. I love my privacy, but I also don't mind popping up and letting my friends and family know hey, this is what happened. They can send love and different things like that. So yeah, I miss Gladys all over with because I was really nervous. Not nervous, but it wasn't supposed to go like that. He was supposed to go with his grandpa, and then things happened, things switched, and I was prepared for it, but I couldn't believe it. I'm being honest, I could not believe it. I was oh, okay. They're yeah, this case is gonna go to adoption. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was really nervous because I just think you hear so many people that say they adopt and then the kids too much and they want to give them back, and you hear all these horror stories, but I'm I asked God for this child, and this God blessed our family with this child. So I know that God is not going to put more on us than we can bear. So I know that this was a gift from God. I know that for a fact. I know that he was meant to be with us. So when I hear those stories, I don't even bite into it because I'm thinking positive. And no matter any child, you can have difficulties with any of your children. Every child is going to have some type of issues, some type of issues, some type of battle that they're dealing with, right? So, but for my son, I know that I'm going to be the mom that he needs, and we're all going to be the people that he needs in his life, for that way he can be who God needs him to be, and he can, pursue whatever purpose God has for his little life. So when people were coming telling me different things like that, I was open-minded and listening to them. But at the end of the day, I know God has the last say so. And I know that I was destined to be his mommy. So we don't rock and roll. Another thing is that I tell him all the time, mommy got you. I got you. You can't tell me that. To me, that is my son. It don't matter blood, whatever people say, that is my son, and I'm grateful, and I just thank God for him. But I'm glad that all this shit is over with. I'm glad that all this stuff is over with. I'm so glad. And another thing that I want to leave this video on before I leave, because I gotta go drive to school, is that nobody can block your blessing. When it was coming to adoption, there's a lot of people trying to sabotage things, and a lot of people doing a lot of weird things that I didn't understand it. But at the end at the end of the day, what God has for you, God has for you. God has for you. No man, no woman, nobody cannot break that. So just know that. And of course you go through things and you have to power through, and you may not understand, why am I going through this? Or why are people doing me like this? People are people, but God is God. Okay? God is God. So whoever is watching this, if you're adopting, fostering, if you have kids on your own that you're struggling with or anything, just know that your Father is God. Pray for him to give you strength And even when people are trying to sabotage the good and great things that you got going on, you still need to pray to God to allow God to give you the strength to handle whatever it is that came your way. You guys, I went through so many different things, so stressed out. Didn't even think that adoption was even going to happen, but it did. Thank God. You know, and there's a lot of people that feel like they try to sabotage what I got going on, but look, God is in control. I have no complaints. I'm not complaining. I'm not mad at anybody. God bless everybody. God bless my enemies. God bless people that don't like me. God bless people that don't agree with me. God bless you. I wish you nothing but the best. But at the end of the day, I got a strong relationship with God, and what God has for me, he has for me. This child is a blessing from God, and nobody blocked that. Nobody did. So I love y'all. And yeah, until next time, I'm out.